Good afternoon and thank you for joining as I get you informed on the latest at this hour. My name is Sheilar Chelangat, but first here are the highlights. The highlights. Trans Nzoia Governor George Natembeya has returned to office after a 60-day court-ordered suspension over corruption claims. Activist Boniface Mwangi is out on a 1 million Kenyan shillings bond after being charged with aiding terror activities, charges critics call legally flimsy. And Catherine Kenga has made history as Kilifi's first woman speaker, a major win for women's representation in county leadership. All right, thank you once again for joining, and the 15 minutes of this bulletin begins now. A Kibra Magistrate Court has ordered the Kenyatta National Hospital and Nairobi Women's Hospital to avail medical records of a man suspected of having committed 2 murders at Kenyatta National Hospital. Principal Magistrate Daisy Mutahi has also ordered the suspect Kennedy Kalombotole be detained at the Kilimani police station until Thursday, when the medical report is expected in court. The Directorate of Criminal Investigations is seeking to detain him for 21 days to allow for further investigations, a move strongly opposed by the defense. Kalombotole was arrested following preliminary findings linking him to the murder of Edward Maingi Ndegwa at KNH on July 17th. He is also suspected of involvement in another murder that occurred at the hospital between February 6th and 7th.
Given that there is conflicting information as to whether the respondent had been discharged from Kenyatta National Hospital or not, and the court has been given information that he is continuing with treatment even after he had been arrested. I'm making an order for a medical report to be availed from Kenyatta National Hospital on the treatment of the accused person, of the suspect, whether he'd been discharged or not, and whether he was continuing with any treatment. Let me also get a report from Nairobi Women's Hospital, Hurlingham branch, as to the treatment of the suspect up until now. This will help the court to make an informed decision.
And Kilifi County has made history by electing Catherine Kenga as the first female speaker of the county assembly, a move hailed as a major step in women's empowerment. The immediate former acting county secretary and Rhodes County Executive Committee CEC member Kenga secured 48 out of 51 votes, defeating 4 other candidates and becoming the first woman to hold the speaker position in the entire coastal region. She replaces Teddy Mwambire, who was impeached last month over misconduct. The announcement was met with cheers from MCAs and residents who expect her to champion for human rights and economic opportunities. Governor Gideon Mungaro and his CECs were present to witness the occasion. In her acceptance speech, Kenga assures the public, saying that she is ready for the task.
Tumefurahi kwa maana wamama pia wanaweza. So I'm here praying for her.
It is very historic that today we have elected a female speaker. It has been a journey. You see where we are from, making sure that we remove the speaker through an impeachment. It was not an easy job. But all along we had a reason why we had to do that.
Tuliangalia menendo yake tukaona iko sawa, heshima yake tukaangalia iko sawa, na bidii yake ya kazi, kwa sababu ni mtu ambaye tumeshafanya naye kazi.
Happiness is an understatement. I think I'm more than happy, and I'm grateful that the members found it fit to elect me as their speaker. Women are going places. That one you should be assured. One is to unite the people. The second thing is to unite the assembly. We have our legislative role. We have our oversight role that we will take with the seriousness that it deserves. And above all, the staff, their welfare, their well-being, even for the members, is paramount in my administration.
And away from that, an Olkalau court has significantly reduced bond terms for 9 individuals accused of destroying property during the 25th Gen Z protest. The bond was reviewed from 10 million Kenyan shillings with 2 sureties of a similar amount. Defense lawyers Nderi Ndiani and Kiragu Wathuta praised the court's decision, calling it a bold and fair move, citing the accused person's economic status as a key factor. The court also directed the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions to conclude investigations concerning the remaining 19 suspects and return all confiscated personal items, including laptops, phones and clothing. The case is set to be mentioned on September 1st when the court will deliver its ruling.
That will be approximately 3 weeks from the time they were forwarded, and I believe that's sufficient time.
So we have those people who had been charged and released on bond of 10 million shillings. For those ones, as it has been said, have been released now on bond of 200,000 or cash bail of 100,000 shillings. We had another group of 19 people where a miscellaneous application had been filed pending investigations. So last time they were released on free bond, a personal bond, that is more or less a free bond. So they were supposed to come back today to confirm if the investigations have been concluded. And the prosecution has informed the court that the investigation are still ongoing and they are yet to be concluded.
We have seen our constitution defend our rights in the courts today, and we thank the judiciary for standing firm and for having rethought their rulings, their area rulings which imposed excessive bond terms of 10 million.
But in about 2 weeks' time, the court has seen that these are innocent Kenyans who are arrested because of exercising their right to protest.
And into the world of politics, a former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has launched the second DCP satellite office in Boston, USA, where he met with Kenyans living in diaspora and encouraged them to join the party, which he believes will form the next Kenyan government in the next general elections. The first satellite office was set up in Washington, D.C. a week ago. Speaking during the launch in a town hall meeting with Kenyans in diaspora, Gachagua has condemned President Ruto's government, accusing the administration of blocking the DCP meeting in Nakuru County on Sunday. Gachagua has assured Kenyans in diaspora that a better Kenya comes in 2027. He has also encouraged them to invest more back in the country.
DCP is the only party that he knows. One, he cannot compromise, he cannot bias, and he cannot intimidate us. So walikuwa naenda subuki ya kanisa wakitaka kwenda mikutano wakafurushwa na polisi. I have talked to the police in Nakuru and they are crying. They are saying the husband of Governor Susan Kehika is the one who is giving instructions to police. But of course, we must bring an end corruption in our country. William Ruto, you have done so well in destruction of institutions of oversight. You have captured parliament. You have captured all institutions of oversight. How can you ask us to improve on destroying institutions?
And back in the country, President Ruto's allies have disregarded claims that Ruto's government has not implemented various projects, saying that the efforts aimed to construct more roads in Nyandarua are one of the bold steps towards economic development. Speaking in AIC Church Githiongo in Kinangop, Cabinet Secretary for Roads, Rebecca Miano has revealed the president's plan to cater for the needs of the citizens through development projects, urging the residents to be patient and give the government time to complete stalled development projects across the country.
Hapa Afrika tuko namba 6. Alipochukua usukani tulikuwa namba 8. Alafu shilingi ya Kenya kulingana na dola imekuwa na nguvu. Kiangalia maneno ya ukulima, siku hizi hatuleti sukari kutoka nje, tunakuza sukari.
President William Ruto means well for this constituency, means well for this county.
So juzi ameniruhusu tukufurahi, tumeweka kwa budget hii ambayo tunaanza na hivi karibuni mtaona hiyo advertisement ya barabara ya haraka Kageraine Manyambo.
And Trans Nzoia County Governor George Natembeya has officially returned to office after a court order barred him from office until the investigations by the EACC officials is complete within 60 days. Natembeya has expressed his disappointment with the EACC Commission's failure to take tangible action against his office, despite the court granting him time to leave office for the matter. Natembeya now says he intends to carry out functions of his office.
My Lord, we are saved. Emily, say something. This is to say a word, and then the representative of the chief. I want to welcome you back. We have been praying. I'm happy for you.
But I'm reliably informed that in all those 60 days, nobody from the EACC actually came to this office. They didn't come here. So then you really wonder why they pushed for me not coming here. And actually there was an attempt even to stop me from working from sub-county offices. So it's basically politics. The matter, of course, is still alive in court. But in the spirit of transparency and accountability, I keep on challenging those honjos at EACC to really come out and tell the world, like they've always done, when they raid people's homes and offices, to say we went to Natembeya's place and we found this much money, we found that, we found this, and that's why we took him to court.
And into the world of sports, the Football Kenya Federation has announced that Harambee Stars have officially withdrawn from the CECAFA Four Nations tournament in Tanzania. The decision follows a technical assessment by head coach Benny McCarthy and his backroom staff, who deemed the prevailing conditions unsuitable for the team's participation and overall preparation. The squad will now return to Nairobi to intensify preparations for the upcoming 2024 African Cup of Nations. And Spanish rider Marc Marquez made history by becoming the first to Right, that concludes News Now at 4 p.m. with I, Sheilar Chelangat. More of those stories in our subsequent bulletins at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. Do enjoy the rest of your viewership. Good afternoon.
Hey kids and families, get